Aries, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 21st to the 27th of March. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aries, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Aries, is the Five of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment in reverse, okay? So your challenge here, Aries, is the Five of Pentacles. I feel like your biggest challenge moving forward for this coming week, which is the start or preparation of your new cycle, which is coming in, which is your birthday month, is the Five of Pentacles. So a lot of you are going to be either you are potentially now dealing with this or you will be dealing with this. There's something here about abandonment, okay? So somebody here is disconnecting if they haven't already, or you may be still struggling with some form of abandonment issues. And this may be something that is part of your challenge for this coming week. We're going to clarify this and specifically see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Lovers, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like there was a connection that you were very strongly connected to with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Sagittarius here. Gemini is really strong. You had a very strong connection with this person in the past. I do feel like this person constantly made you feel like you needed to put your guard up. There could have been a lot of boundaries set here. I feel like this person was personally going through some sort of issues in the past that really affected your relationship with them. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. I do feel very strongly there is a relationship in the present moment that's leading to a lot of happiness for you. Okay, it could be with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe another Aries, or a Taurus. Okay, whoever this person is, they really want to commit to you. This is someone who really sees themselves having a marriage, union, maybe even moving in with you. We're going to clarify and get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Queen of Swords, the World, and the Moon. So I feel like somebody here, okay, if you've been dealing with somebody here who's been hiding their emotions, they haven't been expressing to you, you don't really know where they stand with you, I do strongly feel that's going to come to an end. Something here is going to be revealed to you. I do feel once the situation is revealed to you, you may kind of change the way you approach it, or you may change the way you deal with a specific person. And there could be something here significant that's coming to an end for you. And the reason why I say that is because as the sun astrologically moves to the end of March season, it is preparing you for your new cycle. And that's why there's some sort of ending here that you need to prepare for in order to prepare for a new cycle that's coming in. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment, Tower, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Fool, and you have the Five of Wands in reverse, okay? So what you don't see coming is the fact that for many of you, you will be getting over some sort of trauma that you experienced with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting a Scorpio as well. Maybe another Aries. I'm getting Leo, okay? Even though this situation does come to an end, it doesn't completely close out 100%, okay? And that could be the reason why a new beginning that you want to have is not happening for you at this time. For many of you, there was some sort of conflict that happened in the past that was never really resolved. And this is often classic. It's a classic case when it comes to trying to have a new beginning. So for many of you, there's something here about you getting really clear on why something here didn't work out in the past so that it doesn't repeat itself in the near future. Because for many of you, you find yourself happy with someone else, but you're still getting over something here that affected you in the past, okay? Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. So something here happened in your past that you never really confronted, Aries. And the quicker you confront that situation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to be different for everyone, so I can't be specific. But there was something specific in your past that you experienced that you never really closed out. It was a conflict, trauma. And yes, it did end, but you kind of just forgot about it and you never really wrapped it up correctly. Okay, so Spirit is saying in order for you to have this new beginning, Fool in reverse, you need to identify certain experiences that you had This is why you have the Judgment in reverse, because you didn't realize something from this. You didn't learn the lesson, you know, in terms of why a specific situation happened to you. And there's a specific lesson or experience that you need to kind of put behind you. And that's something that you can only do, okay, in order to have a new beginning. So that's what you don't see coming. Now, let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Some of you watching this find it really hard to disconnect from a marriage relationship or a commitment that you're in now. There could be children involved as well too. I feel very strongly here, okay, even if this isn't a marriage or a commitment, this is about you abandoning what's not working for you anymore. There's a specific situation in your life, Aries, that, you know, you're staying there, you're in it because it does bring a lot of security and happiness to you, but there's often accompanying with that conflict. And your biggest challenge here, okay, and take it as it resonates because it could be you or your person, but this is your challenge for this week. The reason why somebody here is disconnecting from this marriage, commitment, family situation, the stability that, you know, you are giving them or they're giving you, vice versa. There's something here about a conflict, and somebody here does not want to be in conflict with you anymore. So they decide to leave you or they decide to disconnect from you because they don't want to be in conflict. It's like every time you and this person have a conversation, it's about conflict. Instead of going to the place of happiness with you, it's like, oh, let's talk about this, and then a conflict arises. And this person's like, no, I don't want to do this with Aries anymore. I don't want to be in conflict. I don't feel like this is you. It could be you, but this is your challenge, right? Because a lot of you are going to be confronted with someone leaving you. And they're leaving you not because they don't love you, but because they don't want to be in conflict with you. Every single thing is a conflict with you. And they're like, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, so your biggest challenge here is to remember that if you want to truly be happy and have happiness in your life, you need to ask yourself if a conflict, an argument that you're having is worth it. Is getting into a conflict with this person worth it? And what is it going to accomplish if you're in a conflict with them? Is it going to accomplish them just leaving and abandoning you? Because a lot of you contact me. Okay, a lot of people contact me, not just your sign, but everybody in general, contact me and say they ghosted me, they left me. Well, if you're always having an argument with someone, I wouldn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there. You know, so the biggest challenge that you have is if you truly want to be happy, and this may be a hard pill to swallow, if you truly want to be happy, you have to ask yourself, is getting into certain conflicts with someone part of the solution or is it part of the problem? Okay, because that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on what's going to make you happy, not what's going to make you upset and angry. Okay, and that's your biggest challenge to avoid, you know, somebody here leaving, abandoning you, disconnecting from you because they don't want to argue anymore. Okay, so that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the lovers in the recent past. So the lovers is clarified by the Seven of Cups. You have the Six of Pentacles and the World. I feel like in the recent past, the reason why a connection relationship that you were in came to an end was because someone here felt like they were overgiving. They were giving way too much to the connection, whereas they felt like they weren't getting anything in return from it. As a result of that, I feel like either somebody here, because they weren't getting the satisfaction that they needed in this connection in the recent past, they either one, ended things completely with you because of the confusion, or two, they ended things because somebody here was keeping their options open. Okay, so I just feel like you and this person were kind of dealing, either you were dealing with someone here who was dealing with personal issues, and you know, there was some sort of confusion here. It's like you thought one thing and this person thought one thing. And the reality is that it was just a misunderstanding here in the recent past, because it does look like it was a very strong connection here, but it ended for a number of reasons. I don't think it was just one specific reason. Now, when things did end in the past between you and this person, you started to become extremely guarded, defensive with people in general. And I'm also getting that this person started to isolate themselves from you. And that's how it automatically just came to an end here in the recent past, okay? Now, in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that there's someone here that really likes you. They want to be with you. It's a strong connection, strong commitment here, or it could lead potentially to that. Tell me more about this relationship in the present moment for Aries. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You have the Tower and the Hermit. So for many of you right now, this relationship, okay, this relationship that you're in is going through a major transformation. At times it's great. It's a great connection. And at other times it's a little unstable. Okay. And somebody here, I feel like this is your person. They're constantly in their head about, oh, how can I work things out with Aries? You know, how can we get to this place of cooperating with one another? Because I do see myself committing. This person, okay, could be a Scorpio here, maybe a Virgo. I'm also getting a Taurus here or a Leo. This person really likes you and they see themselves committing, but I don't see there being a problem. I think that this person is just constantly in their head because they're a perfectionist. Some of you are dealing with someone who's a perfectionist. But what you also have to realize, Aries, is that whoever this person is, number one, they have a lot of potential here. Whoever this person is, they always want more from you. They're like, ooh, I want more. I like Aries. I want to commit to Aries. So Hierophant is here. It could potentially lead to a commitment for you and this person. Tell me more. What else does Aries need to know in the present moment at this time? Okay. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. One thing you have to realize, Aries, in the present moment, big important message for you is that it is okay for you to express how you truly feel. I think a lot of you, have this fear inside of you that you don't talk about. You don't say anything about it because you may feel like, oh, I don't need to say anything about this. I'm strong. I'm an Aries. I don't have to. There's something here about you not, revealing your emotions or how you truly feel about a situation. But what I can tell you is that there is going to be some sort of test in this relationship because you and this person, I have to be honest with you, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm intuitively picking up. I feel like you and this person secretly hide things from one another. And I don't think that this is a negative thing. I think this has a lot to do with your emotions. This person has fears about how the relationship can potentially break down and not work. And you also have fears that this person may leave you or disconnect from you if you do commit to them. So I'm really strongly getting, in order for you and this person to both have this satisfaction and happiness, which both of you clearly want, and there is a potential for you both to have that, you both need to kind of express how you truly feel. And what I find really beautiful in the near future is that's what's going to happen, Moon and the World. So if you both have been hiding or you haven't really been able to have that heart to heart, because for many of you, what you're realizing is that if you do want to commit to this person and you want a serious relationship with them, you're going to have to eventually have that heart-to-heart conversation, the World and the Moon. It's like emotions being released, emotions being expressed. And it may come across in the near future as, wow, this is very logical. It's very like unemotional, but it actually is very emotional because it's like, hey, I want to sit down and I want to tell you how I really feel about you. Very emotional time here in the near future that I'm seeing. Tell me more about the Moon. What is the Moon all about here for Aries in the near future? I'm seeing a confession here in the near future. It's like, let me tell you how I really feel. This is what's really happening. And it's like, wow, totally unexpected. Okay, so the Moon is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting there will be a beautiful new opportunity here for you. If you've had difficulties with someone here, there's always been conflict and stuff, that's going to change because somebody here expresses to you how they truly feel. They express about how they want to have a new beginning. There's a new opportunity here to maybe work things out with you. And what's coming to an end is this silence. What's coming to an end is someone here hiding their emotions. And it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person is revealing to you, Aries, how they truly feel. Okay, so that's something that you're going to want to prepare for. So let's get some advice. What is the advice? So the advice for you is the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So your biggest piece of advice moving forward here is to prepare for this person who really wants you, who's really ready to give you a very big opportunity here. Prepare to be open to cooperating with this person because there could be some sort of big opportunity that awaits you. Okay, but most importantly, keep in mind, Aries, is that in your relationships, one of the things that you're going to be learning all throughout your life, not just next week, but all throughout your life, you're going to be learning that part of your relationships and part of, you being able to have successful relationships involves you equally giving and taking from a connection. It doesn't mean just going and giving and receiving nothing in return. And it doesn't mean just taking and not giving anything in return. For you to have a solid, stable, cooperative relationship, which I see being your challenge, you need to be open to equally giving and taking. And that's what's going to help you, Aries, to be able to take advantage 100% of the opportunities that come into your life. Okay? So this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.